Boom! What's up, everyone? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. What a day it was. Big day in chat with the THG fan. My name is Michael Edward. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here with myself and other THG pro traders and special guests. We'll give you golden nuggets of information and educational lessons that will help you become better traders and investors immediately. If you're ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you've come to the right place. Take a moment, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. But why should you listen to anything I say on these lives? Did not figure this stuff out on my own. Began my career working for a fund in New York City. My first job out of college. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession. The stock market crashed, but also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. But before they even let me touch $1 of their money, I first had to go through an intensive training program, had access to some of the top trading tools, and was part of a community of like-minded traders and helped ensure my success. And that is exactly what the THG platform is based on here today. Folks, we've got a big live stream in store for you today. Major announcement coming to you on this live stream from the TTG fam. Big announcement we're going to share with everybody here today, but also major day. Okay. Monster short on NKLA. A typical gap and crap on a news announcement that caused the stock to gap up into a key resistance area. We shorted the hell out of it. Monster trade. Then also AGRI adding to the stats on the day. Big win for us on AGRI this afternoon. Palo Alto, my swing trade from last week, new all-time highs. CF, new 52-week highs. All of our open positions are absolutely ripping face. Great day today. Congratulations to my teaching fan. Everyone that's been following along with all of these trades. Was a fantastic day. So we have a lot to cover. A lot of lessons that you can learn from the NKLA short, some lessons you can learn from the AGRI long, and then we're going to update you on my two open swing trades, which are CF and Palo Alto. So we have a lot to cover here. Okay, but first, we're going to start this live stream off with a 15, 20-minute Q&A. I'm going to give some time for people to log on so you guys can ask me questions, whatever's on your mind. Then I will cover those important lessons that you can use in your trading as early as tomorrow to help you identify setups like AGRI, like NKLA, which are the two big-time trades where I made my money today, but also still making money on the open swing trades that we have. NKLA was a short, AGRI was a long, very specific lessons that I'm going to cover with you on both of those later on once we finish that Q&A. All right, so let's get right into it. We have a lot to go over. Folks, begin typing your questions in chat right now. Do not be shy. Do not be embarrassed. There is no such thing as a stupid question. Asking questions is how you learn. So go ahead right now, folks. Begin typing your questions in chat. Let's start that Q&A. All right, folks, what do we got? First question. Batter up. Mike, can you talk about noise, how social sentiment can ruin conviction, not trusting price action, etc.? You know what, Bo, what I would say to you, brother, is, and this is why I feel like, you know, being educated is so important because it gives you confidence in your own analysis and allows you to stop listening to other people. You know, social sentiment is something that is a fantastic tool, okay, to kind of gauge like what stocks are in play. And we obviously, you know, Bo's a TG member. So Bo, you know, we have the social sentiment scanner, which for those that don't know, we have a scanner that basically tracks Twitter, Reddit, and stock twits, and will tell you what ticker symbols are being mentioned the most on those platforms so that you know like what stocks are in play and what people are talking about. But, you know, that social sentiment scanner is really meant just for you to be aware of what is in play, right? Like what are people paying attention to? And then use your own education to make a determination on that. Like perfect example, NKLA today. NKLA had news, the stock gapped up. It's a stock that everybody likes to follow. Everyone's obsessed with NKLA. I don't know why. In my opinion, it's a garbage company. And we saw the gap up today. And if I followed all the sentiment on Twitter, people talking about big gap up on NKLA, short squeeze, short squeeze, short squeeze, I would have missed out on a home run short today. And NKLA gapped up into a major level of resistance, and I jumped on that thing short, and we rode that thing all the way down to basically give up the entire gap up on the news. But if you were to go at 9:30 in the morning, and if you were to go on Twitter, you would have thought that NKLA was a good long, right? Because a lot of people were talking about NKLA to the long side. So, use the social sentiment as a gauge of what's in play, but then use your own education to have confidence in your own analysis. And always trust yourself. Do not trust other people. Not to say that other people will always be wrong and you'll be right. A lot of times you'll be wrong and other people will be right. That's just life. That's just the stock market. That's just the way that it goes. But it's a lot easier to swallow a pill of taking a loss when you were the one that was wrong, not somebody else. It's a lot harder to deal with a loss when somebody else was wrong and you just followed them and you thought the opposite the entire time. Let's see. Next question. My problem with trading is that I'll be up 5 to 10%. I'll be up 5 to 7% up in a trade. Charts will show a bull run, and I'll sell 10 to 20% losses on the pullback due to stop loss. How can I stop that? I'll be up 5 to 7% in a trade. Charts will show a bull run, and I'll sell 10 to 20% losses on a pullback due to stop loss. Brian, it sounds to me, brother, that your stop losses are in the wrong place. That's what it really sounds like to me. I'm a little confused at the wording of your question, but it sounds like you're up on trades, at some point, and then you get a pullback and you get stopped out, and the stock then will move higher. It sounds like your stop loss is in the wrong place, and I'm going to assume you're not a THD member. I don't recognize the name and with the question, but I would tell you to make sure that you understand proper stop loss placement. A lot of people get stop loss placement wrong, and they put their stop loss in like an arbitrary place where they say like, okay, I'm going to buy a stock. I'm going to set my stop loss at 4%. That's incorrect. Okay. You do not want to set your stop loss just as some random arbitrary percentage, because that price area that you're setting your stop loss could have no relevance at all whatsoever. Okay. You want to make sure that you can identify where support levels are so you can set your stop losses underneath them. If you just randomly select an area for a stop loss because you think you're supposed to set a stop loss at 4%, right? For example, then you're going to have a very difficult time because you will get stopped out a lot, and the stock will hold support levels because maybe the support level is 6% away, right? But you're getting stopped out at because you just randomly selected 4%. Don't worry about percentages. Worry about the price points of the actual support levels, and make sure your stop losses are beneath them. How do I prevent myself from taking profits too early? Okay, Chargers fan. First, we have to determine when you're taking profits too early, what does that mean? Okay, because there's two different ways you could be taking profits early. Okay. Now, you could either have a profit target. Let's say you buy a stock at $10 and you say you're going to take profit at 11, 12, and 13. Stock gets to 11, you take a piece of profit, it then pulls back to 10.50. You get nervous, it's pulling back. You get out at 10.50, then the stock eventually goes to 12 and goes to 13. Now that is you not following your game plan, getting nervous that a stock is pulling back and you think that the move is over, and you're saying, you know what, I'm scared to lose, so I'd rather just take a little bit of profit now. It's better than nothing. And then the stock ends up going to your profit targets. That's going to be a separate issue than if, let's say, you buy a stock at 10, you say you're going to take profits at 11, 11.25, and 11.50, and the stock ends up going to 13, but you actually took profits at 11, 11.25, and 11.50. You followed your game plan, but your profit targets were just too low. Now, that's a completely different reason and completely different core problem that you're going to be dealing with, because if that's the case, then you're not identifying the resistance levels properly to set your profit targets. You're doing a good job staying disciplined and following your game plan and allowing the stock to get to your profit targets, but your profit targets are just in the wrong place. So that you're going to have to work more on identifying resistance levels, going through the homework with Jason Simmons and identifying where those profit targets really are, because you might think you see a level of resistance, but it's really not resistance, but you're taking profit at that point anyway. The other way, which is if your profit targets are in the right place, but you're just getting out before they even get there, that's most likely stemming from a problem of scared to lose money, someone that's been struggling in the past or has been struggling and they don't want to lose money anymore. So when they're up a little bit of profit, they take it because they'd rather have a little bit of profit than no profit at all. And that ends up you leaving a ton of money on the table. A piece of advice for you, if that's the case, and again, I don't know which one you're dealing with, so I'm just going to give you both answers. If this is the case, I would say to you, try removing your P&L from your view. Okay, like I can't see my P&L during the day. I don't need to see it, right? I know exactly how much money I'm going to lose if I get stopped out on positions. That's all I need to know. And then I have my profit targets, and I will just react when the stock gets to my profit targets, and everything else in between that is noise. If you're looking at your P&L and you're like, okay, hey, look, I'm up $200. Now I'm only up 120. You know what? Let me just take it because 120 bucks is better than nothing, right? The idea, I understand what you're doing in your head. In your head, you're trying to say, I'm trying to make more money because I don't want to turn this into a losing trade. That's your goal. Your goal is, I'm going to sell now because I'd rather make a little bit than make nothing. So you're trying to make more money and protect yourself from losing, but you're actually doing the exact opposite because you're getting out of winning trades too soon. You don't say that when you're in a losing trade, and that's the problem. If you bought a stock at 10, let's say you said your stop loss was 9. When the stock gets to 950, you don't say, oh, well, you know what? It's 950. I might as well get out now because it's better than losing all the way down at 9. You don't say that. You get stopped out at 9, you lose the full amount. But on the way up, when it's a winning trade, stock does not reach your profit target, but you go, oh, it's better than nothing. Let me just get out now. Now what starts to happen is you lose more money on losing trades than you make on winning trades. And that puts a lot of pressure on yourself to have an extremely high win rate in order for you to ever become profitable. So these are very, very important aspects of trading. And a lot of people don't talk about this stuff, but these are like the technical aspects of trading. Everyone thinks that trading is just about, hey, predict the future of what a stock is going to do. That's not what trading is. There's a lot of different areas of trading that you can make adjustments on that can actually help you make a lot more money than you're making now, or prevent you from losing money than you're losing now, without changing how often you're right or wrong. And this is exactly one of those things. You have to make more money on winning trades than you lose on losing trades. And if you're selling out of profits, selling out of winning trades before your targets are reached, that's exactly the opposite of what you're doing. So again, I don't know which one is the problem or which one, but I gave you 2 answers based on what the root cause is. And I would say to think about that and focus on that. And I know you're a member of True Trading Group, and I know that you've been putting a lot of work in, and have been getting the help, and I commend you for the work that you're putting in there, Chargers fan. And trust me, the work doesn't go unnoticed. Myself, the other moderators, we are all here to help you. So I hope that answer helps answer your question. Keep fighting, brother. Keep fighting. Trade on the simulator until we can turn some things around. And but I would say to work on some of those things that I just had mentioned, I just talked to you about. Okay. Michael, last week you mentioned you liked gold. What about silver and the silver mining sector? Yes, Jason, I like silver as well. I like silver as well. I like gold better. But yes, I do like silver as well. Caught the move on AGRI today, thanks to Mike. Nice. Way to go, Brian. Way to go, Brian. Yeah, this is AGRI right here, folks. So we bought AGRI here and here. Okay. So I actually got filled in 2 different. I'll talk to you guys about this later. I'll talk to you guys about this later on the live stream. But since I have it on my screen, I'm just looking at it because I still own some shares. So I'm just seeing if the stock does anything after hours. But we're long from $4.25. We've ripped profits off into this surge, into the close. I'm still long a piece of the position. We'll see if we get more out of this thing We'll see if we get more out of this thing tomorrow, but I'll go over with you guys very key lessons, technical lessons, later on in the live stream when we're finished with the Q&A. I'll go over technical lessons that you can use to help you identify the exact same type of setup that I saw in AGRI, because there's very specific things in this setup that make it a very high probability pattern. And this is the type of setup that I would buy this setup 100 times out of 100. And I'm going to show you guys exactly what that is. We'll talk about that later on in the live. I'll just take a couple more questions first. How important is understanding level 2 data when you make your moves? Thanks. Listen, level two is really important. Okay, level 2 is really important. We actually, with your membership to TTG, we actually give you guys, included with your membership, no additional cost, full book level 2 through Quote Media, which is going to show you all the market makers inside of level 2, not just the handful that your broker shows you. Level 2 is going to be a lot more important when you're trading small caps than it is when you're trading large caps. Large caps are really dominated by computer trading. And it's pretty tough for you to get a real feel for, real buying and selling on a level 2 when you're looking at something like Apple. Okay. But when you're trading a small cap like AGRI, or if you're trading something, like a NRSN or a CYRN, like just, IMPP, like some small caps that recently have made some pretty big moves. When you're trading those are a lot more heavily dominated by retail traders like us. Of course, there's computerized trading that goes on within the stock, but it's not as one-sided as trading something like an Apple, where there's computerized trading versus human trading. It's not as one-sided. So level 2 is very important when you're trading specifically small caps. So it does factor into the decisions that I make when I'm looking for confirmation of particular levels. So like what you guys will learn is, like if I'm looking at a support level on a small cap, let's say I think $4 is going to be a support level. What I want to see is when that stock pulls into $4 and I'm looking at level 2, and if what I'm saying makes no sense to you, don't worry about it. You'll learn it all when you go through the level 2 stuff in all of our courses and curriculum within True Trading Group. But if I'm looking at, let's say, level 2, and I think, $4 is going to be a support level, the stock's at $4.50. When it pulls back to $4, I'm watching level 2 pretty closely because I want to see the bids, which are all your buy orders, which will be on the left side of your level 2 screen. I want to see those buy orders jump on top of each other very aggressively. So example, stock drops down quickly to 405. And as soon as it drops to 405, an order comes in at 406, 408, 410, 411, 412, 415. And then an order will fill at 415, 412. You want to see the buying orders literally jump over themselves to try to capture the liquidity of the selling pressure coming in at that level, because there's a lot of buyers down there at 4. So when you see the buying pressure get very aggressive like that, that confirms the support level that I thought I saw at $4. That tells me I'm going to step in. I'm going to be a buyer. I'm going to join all those buyers there in front of $4. As now the opposite would be, let's say if I think $4 is support, stock drops to 405, then there's a bid pops up at 406, 407, and then it's 406, 405, 407, 408, 406, 408, 407, 408, 46, 45, 404, 45, 406, 405. That's not aggressive buying. I want to see 405, 06, 08, 410, 411, 412, 415. And then all of a sudden you start to see trading going off at 415, 412. That's going to be an indication to me that there's buying pressure there at $4. I hope that helps answer your question. Whew. Do you still think we'll retest the lower level prices now support in SPY in the coming days? No, not in the coming days. This year, yes, but not in the coming days, no. So I assume you're referring to like this area down here. And yes, I do believe that at some point this year, we retest these areas, not in the coming days. You're not going to get down there in the next like 2, 3, 4 days. No way. Unless something catastrophic happens with Russia and Ukraine, unless Russia, unless there's like a use of a nuclear weapon or something like that NATO was talking about today, or like a chemical weapon. Maybe you get like something severe like that. Maybe there's a pull, but if something crazy like that doesn't happen, there's no way we get there in the next couple of days. No, but I think later this year, I do believe that you'll be back testing the 430s. Yes. Mike, safest strategy for a swing trading today? Safest strategy? I mean, I don't really necessarily think that one strategy when it comes to swing trading is safer than the other. I think that you understanding risk management is going to determine how safe your strategy is. The strategy itself is not necessarily safer than another. It's the trader that's safer than another. I can give you a very conservative trading strategy that you can just be full max risk, and it becomes very unsafe. I can give you an extremely high risk strategy that you can practice, more conservative risk management on, and it reduces the risk of a very high risk strategy. This is where, proper position sizing really comes into play, specifically when it comes to swing trading, because swing trading, you're susceptible to gaps. And that's not something you have to worry about when you're day trading. So you can't control necessarily if a stock gaps up $2 or gaps down $1. Let's say you buy a stock at $12 and your stop loss is $11.50. Well, maybe tomorrow the stock opens at $11.15. That's underneath your stop loss. But your stop loss does not work when the market's not open. So you will not stop out of that trade. The stock will be down at $11.15 pre-market, and you're going to still be in your full position. So the best thing for you to do when it comes to swing trading is understanding that risk, understanding the possibility of gaps in either direction, both in your favor and against your favor, and you adjust your position size to account for that extra volatility and for that extra risk. There is a higher level of risk when it comes to swing trading because of the gap, right? So really, it's not about the swing trading strategy itself as much as it is you, the trader, implementing strong, solid, fundamental risk management. Again, everything you learn as a member. I'm a huge stickler for risk management, in case you guys, haven't known that by now, if you follow my channel for a while. But guys, like my TGD members, like how many times have you guys really ever seen me get hurt? Like, when have you ever seen me get crushed on a trade? You've all seen me have red days. You've all seen me have red trades, but they're all manageable. And that's the point. It's easy to recover from a paper cut, a little harder to recover from stepping on a landmine. So you've got to just keep yourself in the game. You got to manage those losses. You guys have probably never seen me really get crushed on a trade. Like, I've never come on the mic and be like, "Oh my goodness, guys, like I really just got killed. I gotta do something. I gotta take a break. I just got crushed." You've never heard me say that, because I practice very professional, strong, solid, sound risk management. Every single person on this live stream has probably gotten blown the F up on a losing trade before, including myself. I once lost like 92 grand on one trade before. It was horrible. It was the worst day of my life. It was terrible, but it's like, that's before I had the risk management that I have in my trading now today. And that'll never, ever happen to me ever again. That will never happen ever again, because I've learned from that. That was very early in my trading career, and I will never make those mistakes again. I have very strong risk management now, and I teach that to all of our teaching members so that they don't blow themselves up on one losing trade. You need to learn how to lose when it comes to trading. And not a lot of people talk about it because it's not sexy, right? Nobody wants to talk about losing. I will talk to you about losing, because losing is part of trading. There's no way around it. There's not a trader on this earth that's never had a losing trade before. You need to learn how to control your risk so that when you do lose, it's manageable. You can't wipe out a week of profit in one losing trade. You're never going to be consistently profitable that way. Hey, Mike, if I remember correctly, earlier in the week, you mentioned you wanted to see it consolidate for a few days. What are your thoughts on it now? I like it now, Javier. And I like that. I like how you've been paying attention to my live streams. So it's been consolidating for the last 3 days. I'm not ready to take an entry on it yet. What I do like is the volume is really, really, really light on these 2 red days. That's a good sign. Remember, see how heavy the volume was when the stock surged higher? And now on this little 2-day pullback, you see how light the volume is? That's a good sign. I'd like to see the stock hold now this like 275, 280 area and like really put in this little flag and then give you something that looks like this. Okay, so what I'm looking for, all right, what I'm looking for very specifically on MULN is a pullback into this area. Okay, I'm looking for a pullback into this area like this, right? Go down to this like 275, 285 area and then recover. And you may get a candle that looks like this as early as tomorrow. And if you get a candle that looks like this tomorrow, most likely you'll hear me come on this live stream tomorrow and tell you guys that I'm long MULN again. Now, I was long MULN at $1.81 on the 15th was my entry. So I bought MULN at $1.81 right here on the 15th. I told everybody here on this live stream, go back and watch the video, okay? And we rode this thing all the way up there until we popped ourselves up over $4. And my final take profit came off the table at $3.62. That is exactly a 100% gain on that trade. And that's when we sold out of it. Now the stock's down $297. And I'm looking for that very specifically. If I get that, you'll see me probably get long again MULN, and we'll look for a move up towards 450. Next question. You guys are asking some great questions. Keep it up. I'll take a couple of more. We'll just give some time for people to log on, and then we'll dive in. Oh, yeah, Matt. Thoughts on GameStop regaining that entire gap down and going green? Yeah, today was very significant for GameStop. I actually was talking about this just before the close today. GameStop very quietly held a key support level and actually put in a pretty bullish looking candle. This level that was previous resistance, you guys can see it on my screen here. I'll make this line a little bigger for those that maybe are looking at it on a small screen. See how there's previous resistance in February? Then we got above that level yesterday. And then today we pulled back and we held it. Look at that. You guys see that? You see how we held that level and then just pushed all the way up to actually push it and go green? We got down today on GameStop, right? We got down today and then rallied all the way back to go green. Folks, that, in my opinion, is a very bullish price action for GameStop. And the longer that GameStop sits up here, the longer it stays up here, the more chance you have of another leg of a bit of a short cover. Okay, you got a lot of resistance at 160, 165. I think GameStop wants to get there. So this is actually still on my watch list. It's actually something that yesterday was actually on a short watch list for me. I was actually thinking about if this thing was not able to hold that support level yesterday, I was considering it for a short because that's a key level for it. So I was like, okay, if it can't stay above this level, that's a sign of weakness if it can't stay above it. Well, it did stay above it. Now that's why I'm saying to myself, because we've stayed above this level now for 2 consecutive days, now I'm starting to look at the long side and looking to see if we can get up to 160, 165. So GameStop still on watch, looking for a move, 160, 165. Good eye today, Matt. As a beginner trader, what is the best way to start with a sub $1,000 account? Nick, the best way to start, brother, is literally, and I don't mean this like jokingly, the best thing for you to do is to join True Trading Group, go through all of our courses, trade on the simulator, and practice what you are learning in the courses before you start risking your hard-earned money, okay? before you do that. So I would trade on the simulator before you start trading with real money, okay, until you finish the courses, and then trade with the sim with $1,000, okay, trade on the sim with $1,000 and prove to yourself that you can make money. Whatever you are having a difficult time with, okay, and I know you're a trial member, Nick, so welcome to the trial, but I would tell you to not go through this right now and just start trading like crazy with that $1,000 account as a trial member of TTG. Don't put the pressure on yourself, man. Don't put the pressure on yourself to feel like, you know, I gotta make the money to join the membership. Don't do that to yourself. Putting that pressure on yourself is going to cause you to run before you learn how to walk. And when you try to run before you learn how to walk, what happens? You fall down. What happens when you fall down? You scrape your knee, you sprain your ankle, you break your wrist, all things that we don't want to have happen. Learn to walk first before you run. Go on to the simulator when you become a full-time member of the TTG fam, the courses, and then follow Jason Simmons is doing a small account challenge. Jason Simmons, one of the pro trader moderators in True Trading Group, he actually took $1,000, opened up a new Charles Schwab account, dropped it in there, and he's going to grow that 1,000 up to 25K account. And he's walking all of our members through that. He just had a monster trade on IMPP, I think from like $1.53 up to like $2 or something like that. Big time trade on his small account. For those that are kind of, you know, following along with that. But that's going to be my advice to you. Even if you joined here, let me say this, even if you join and have no money to trade with, cool. Get into the education, use the simulator, take your time, and save up a couple $100 over the next couple of months, and then start with that. It's possible to start with just a couple of $100. You don't need tens of thousands of dollars to get started. That's a huge misconception that a lot of people have. I'd rather have $300 and an education than $300,000 and no education, because I'm telling you, I don't care if you have 300, 3,000, 30,000, 300,000, or 3 million in your trading account. If you do not know what you're doing, you're going to lose all of it just the same. We have a lot of members in True Trading Group that started with less than $1,000 and have grown that now into 5-figure accounts. Guys, here, watch this. Guys, my TTG fam, let me ask members real quick. Guys, my TTG fam, okay, if you joined True Trading Group and you had less than $1,000 in your account, sound off in chat right now. Tell me what you started with, and then if you don't mind, tell me where you are today. Tell me where you are today. So like, what did you start? You started with $500? Great. Where are you now today? Tell me, what'd you start with, and where are you now today? Nick, my advice, brother, just read some of these comments. Okay, Alan says, I started with $300. I'm now at 2,000. Jacob Davis goes, I started with $500, but now I trade with 10K and I pay myself with that. That's incredible. Jacob Davis, great job, man. Congratulations. From 15K to 89K. From $500 now to 4,600 for Deborah Cessna. Great job. Sean Palmer, $250 to 1,900. Muhammad, 1,200, now at 5,500. Gray Girl, $1,000, now 3,400. Barry, $500, now at 3,200. Howard, my boy, $750, now at 35,000. Incredible. Chris, 500 to 4,500. Memphis, 1,000 to 6,000. Oh, 7,000. I'm sorry, 6 in one account, 1K in another. So from $1,000 to 7,000. All right. So there you guys have it. All right. So I'm not, you can read more of the comments that are coming through chat right now. I don't need to keep reading all of them, but you guys get the point. The point is that you don't need tens of thousands of dollars. You see right there, members that started with 300, 500, and you see where they are now today. I started in December and still have not made one single trade, still learning. Z06427, if that's in reference to the Corvette, cool username. My father would love that, but good job. Good job. That's exactly what you should be doing. Starting on the simulator, going through the courses, right? Going through all the courses, learning, take your time. Stock market's not going anywhere, folks. Your money will if you don't know what you're doing. DC God joined TTG with 27K. I'm now at 52K. Boom. Nothing like a good double up. $100. Kathleen Duke, my girl, $100 has grown into 5 digits. Kathleen, that is absolutely incredible. Congratulations. I'm so damn happy and proud of you. That's incredible, Kathleen. That's absolutely incredible. Yes. I love reading these comments. How is it? Started with $500, is now at 6,300. Boom. I love reading these. I love reading these so much. I love reading these so much. Someone's, what's the time frame though? Who gives a shit with the time frame? Who cares if it happened in 3 months or 2 years? That's incredible, right? That's incredible, guys. What I will tell you is this: is that you're not going to do that overnight. So let me be very realistic with everybody that's on this live stream. You're not going to start with $200 and you're going to turn it into 8,000 in a week. Okay, let's be realistic. All right, but the point of the matter is that it's possible. Most of it. Listen. True Trading Group has really only been around. We started in 2017, but really we started to grow around 2018. And the majority I know Kathleen. Kathleen's been a member, if I'm not mistaken. Kathleen, like maybe a year, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Kathleen, how long have you been a member, Kathleen? Is it about a year, if I'm not mistaken? I'm pretty sure it's about a year. Let's see if Kathleen responds. But yeah, and anybody else, if anybody else wants to help the person that asked, like, what time frame, if anybody else wants to comment, how long did it take you to do that? You can maybe let people know if it was a year, if it was 6 months, if it was 16 months, if it was 3 months, whatever it is. If you guys want to sound off in chat just to kind of help answer that question. I'm not sure how long. Okay, so Muhammad Ali took him 9 months.
Before you read that out, okay, so we see here Andre Zubko, $100,000 to 1.265 million 3 years with TTG. That's great if that's true, but we're not just going to put stuff on the board to give props. Andre, what I'd like you to do, send me a text message to 201-775-9702, and let's see if we can verify that statement before we give credence to it. Not that we don't believe you. It's just that, we work very hard to maintain a certain level of transparency, and everyone else that was read out here, like Kathleen Duke and Howard, like, we know those people, and we know what they've done because we've worked closely with them.
I actually am pretty sure that I know Andre. If I'm being
let him send a text message just so that we can, look.
If it's the Andre I'm thinking of, he and I have spoke before, but yeah, Andre, send Adam a text message just so we can verify, that.
All right, cool.
Nice. Silk City Brothers from $100 to $250 in 2 days. Yes.
They just signed up.
Silk City Brothers just joined. They literally just joined earlier this week.
Yeah, literally like 2 days ago.
Yeah, literally. I remember because I even said to Silk City, because I remember I called your name out like on the live stream, and then you came back the very next day, and I called it out again by chance. And I was like, oh, Silk City, welcome back. And then he became a member. That's awesome. From $100 to $250 in just 2 days. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Great job.
Mike, you want to just tell them who I am real quick? Because I just kind of popped up, and there's actually over 100 non-members on the stream.
You just come right on. It's like we're just one big happy family. No, guys, for those that don't know who this strapping young fella is, this is Adam. He's my business partner and co-founder of True Trading Group. He is the man behind the business curtain Okay, he's the one that makes sure the platform runs properly. He's the one that makes sure all the tools and resources that you guys have at your disposal. Okay, this is the guy that makes all that stuff happen. So for those that don't know who he is, Mr. Adam.
So, just somebody goes, just joined. Nope.
Yeah, we're fully transparent here, folks. Like Carrie Franklin, I actually remember that. Carrie goes, I once had to verify my Kodak gains with True Trading Group. Yeah, I remember that.
Because look, a lot of the people that come on this live stream, we know who they are because True Trading Group, even though we have a ton of members, quickly approaching 10,000, there's a lot of personal interaction here.
Yeah.
And we pay attention to the people that are struggling and to the people that are that are doing well, and we reach out to them and say, hey, like, you just made this claim, is this accurate, is this whatever? We're extremely transparent. We don't want to use we don't want somebody to see a number on here and then us promote it like it's the gospel,
right?
And then you join because you think if you do the same thing, then that you're going to get to do what that person did. Right. That's not the case. Everyone is different, and especially big results like that, we need to verify.
Yeah.
So
a lot of bullshit in this industry, folks. True Trading Group is all about transparency and honesty, and that's something you'll get from us with the good, the bad, all of it. All of it. You heard me earlier talking about, red days and losing and, risk management. When you have someone that, we're asking people about, how did you do with a small account? And, we want to make sure that we verify everything that comes through.
What? It's true.
Yeah, I know it is. I know Andre. That's what I'm saying. I know who that is. That's why I was.
Yo.
Yeah, no, I know who that is.
Hang on 1 second. Hang on.
What, are you going to bring him on?
No. All right, hang on.
We're hanging. If anybody has any other questions, you guys can fire away while Adam's talking to Andre.
One sec, Mike.
Mike, I'm using Fibonacci levels on my options chart. Is that an okay thing to do? Chart Fibonacci just like on a regular charts? Nah, I've never done that. Not a big fan of that because you're not going to get the same. You got to realize what a Fibonacci is. Fibonacci is a mathematical equation. Fibonacci was actually a mathematician. That's why it's named after that person. It's a mathematical equation to calculate the pullbacks. Listen, I've never back tested that actually using on an options chart, but I would say that you may get a lot of false readings on that because the option price is not just determined by the factors that go into the mathematical equation of a Fibonacci. So there's other factors at play like time decay, like implied volatility that do not get factored into the mathematical equation. So my initial reaction would be that no, that probably would not be a reliable indicator, but I have never back tested it. Oh, you got his screenshot?
He sent it to me.
Make sure there's none of his information.
I did. I asked him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, obviously I'm not just putting it up, right? I have his permission.
Sorry. I just, I didn't want like his account number.
No. I asked him. I said, hey, can I put this on the stream? And he goes, sure, bro. That was his answer.
Oh, there it is. Incredible.
That's actually so I know of a couple True Trading Group millionaire stories. right? This is the first one. This is the first one that has been willing to be forthcoming.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them, by forthcoming, I mean, like saying that it is okay to put it out there.
Yeah.
So
well, I remember when we had Alan on not too long ago. That was kind of long ago now, actually several months ago, when he hit the $1 million mark.
We have a lot of people that have done it, you know, but these people, they don't want their family or their job or their
and we also don't like to, you know, to boast about it. You know, it's like everybody's got their own.
If you sign up, it's not necessarily that you're going to make $1 million,
right?
You know, and you'll see that, like, what Andre had said was that it was hundreds of trades. You know, hundreds of trades over 3 years. It was not an overnight thing.
Yeah. But I think everyone on here would love to take $100,000 and turn into 1.2 mil in 3 years.
You know, and now that Andre has so gracefully put himself out there, I'm definitely going to hit him up to be on the live stream one of these.
That's a good idea. That'd be a good idea. I think a lot of people would love to, if he's willing. I think a lot of people would love to hear, you know, how he did it.
No one cares about my verifiable 8K loss. I was down 12K, so I'm coming back. No, Jason, we do. Right? Jason Craig is a member. Says no one cares about my verifiable $8,000 loss. That's fine. Losses happen. And I'm glad that you're able to come back and reach out for help. And I see you in chat and I see you putting in the work.
No, he's saying he was down 12K. Now he's down 8. So he's like he's working his way back.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was actually more than that before. I know who this is. So
yeah, I know Jason Craig. I know Jason Craig as well.
So anyways, somebody goes, making $1 million in 3 years is overnight. Nah, not really. Is that overnight?
No, I mean, not with a, you know, he started with $100,000, Brian. You also have to, you know, it's not like he started with $100 and turned it into 1.2 million. You know, the average person doesn't start with $100,000 in their account. Let's be honest, right? So, I mean, but yes, with $100,000 account, could you make 1.2 million bucks in 3 years? Yes, absolutely. I mean, hell, Andre's proof of it. But yes, you absolutely could. You could also lose the $100,000 within those 3 years. You know, with reward comes risk, folks. It's not just all sunshine and rainbows. I know we're talking about Andre and his accomplishment is amazing, fantastic, and I'm super damn proud of him. It did not happen by accident. The guy busted his ass, but it's possible. I like that. Dennis Miller goes, overnight success only takes 20 years. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Okay. All right, one sec, Mike. Just getting something real quick. Yeah. All right. No, I just I really like the fact that we're this transparent. You know, it can be tough sometimes. You see what everyone else is doing and the crazy promises that people make, and I think this is why. Not I think. I know this is why we have the following we do and why people support us. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a great question. Ruth Calhoun, is the advantage of trading with a membership that you are not doing it alone and other people looking for possible trades and the education? Mike, go ahead, man.
Yeah, Ruth, spot on. You know, trading can be a very lonely profession, and being part of a group is always going to be beneficial. You also have to think of it this way. Like, people might look at me and be like, oh, well, Mike, like, you don't need to trade in a group or whatever. Like, why trade in a group? Like, hell, trading in a group also makes me a better trader. You guys have no idea how many times that other members, now that they're educated and they know what to look for, because they've gotten the same level of education that I got when I worked at the hedge fund in New York. So now they know what to look for. I can't tell you how many times members have brought trades to my attention. Okay. Like, user money brings small caps to my attention all the time. T-Rex Mike brings stuff to my attention all the time. C-Dubs, like, these are just some usernames that I recently remember us having conversations that like pointed something out to me that I was like, oh, wow, yeah. Like, members, I only have 2 eyeballs, right? Like, I can't look at 2,000 different stocks throughout the course of a trading day. So like, being part of a group is going to allow you, and it's not just being part of any group, it's being part of a group of educated traders that actually know what to look for. Educated traders that are not just spewing nonsense out of their mouth. They're not like, oh, this person just tweeted this. No one gives a shit that someone just tweeted something. I don't care. Okay. But when people actually know what they're looking for and they know how to identify opportunities in the market, members help members help me and the mods and I help other members. Like, we all help each other find really good trade setups and really good trade opportunities. So on top of that, to be part of a group with the membership to TTG, but also the education that you're going to get, because you're going to get the same level of education I got when I worked at the fund in New York. And you're also going to be getting access to tools and resources. And this is one of the biggest values of the membership, because the tools and resources that are on our platform, you guys have to understand that TTG is not just a chat room. You're not just signing up and paying for my trade alerts. That's not what you're paying for. You're going to get that. You're also going to get the trade alerts from 8 other professional traders that are mods at TTG, but you're also getting access to tools that professional traders use that help them make better informed decisions, like unusual options activity, dark pool data, scanners, social sentiment readers, analyst reports, insider buying and selling, news feeds, level 2, all of these things professional full-time traders use to make better decisions. We, as a company, True Trading Group, have negotiated with all of the companies that provide those services to put them on our platform so you can use them. These tools would cost you $4,000 to $5,000 a year if you bought them on your own. So even if you joined TTG and literally were like, Mike, you suck. I hate all of your trades. I'm never following a single one. That would be a really bad idea. But even if that is how you felt, okay, the value is still tremendous in just the tools that you're going to get access to. Because if you buy them on your own, you're spending $4,000 to $5,000. We negotiated deals with these companies ourselves to have them on our platform for our now almost 10,000 members that are part of True Trading Group. So these are the benefits of the membership. It's not just like, oh, I'm just going to get this guy's trade alerts and boo, yippee, who the hell am I, right? Yes, I'm a damn good trader, but that's not the only reason to join True Trading Group. There's a lot more to it than that.
My wife just bought tickets to Greece on Expedia.
Okay.
I'm just confused. Sorry.
That's great.
Yeah, no. It seems lovely. All right. Sorry. Really threw me off.
Make sure you go to Santorini.
Just making sure my name's on the ticket too.
You're staying home with the kids, bro. She's going alone. Girls trip.
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
What do you know?
Let's see. I'm taking 7-day trial, and honestly, I am impressed because I don't know any other place there you can trade live with instructors all day and get your questions answered. The support is amazing from Sarah Norris. Yeah. And that's just a regular, that's routine day at True Trading Group. Courses I took, only introductory ones, were clean and simple with all information needed. So the product is good. Oh, wow. Firing away. The price is really not bad. Think about how much you lost or can lose trading alone with no guidance or proper knowledge, or how much more you can gain if you're profitable. Yeah, these are real. Geez, it keeps going. Most successful investors would tell you the best investment is in yourself. That is a fact. That is a fact. Education is the investment that continuously pays dividends for life.
It's a real trial member.
Yeah, of course it's a real trial member.
No, it just seems so perfect. I was just like looking it up. I'm like, no, that's a real trial member.
Yeah.
All right.
I have big days and big losses. However, here I am averaging $1,000 a day. Is that good on 30K account? Kelly, that's more than good. That's fucking amazing. That's incredible. You're averaging $1,000 a day. That's amazing on a $30,000 account. You realize what that percentage return is? If you average $1,000 a day, let's say there's 20 trading days in a month. Okay. If there's 20 trading days in a month on average, sometimes there's more depending on the month and how the days line up. That means you're making $20,000 a month on a $30,000 account. That's 66% return every month on your money. Factor that out over a year. That's insane. Kelly, yes, that's amazing. Congratulations. It's incredible. It's amazing. Congratulations. Yes, that's good. It's that good. No, it's terrible. How dare you make $240,000 a year off of a 30K account?
So what we're going to do here is we have a pretty big announcement tonight. It's kind of twofold, but what we're going to do, because I see a lot of comments, people have to go because of work or whatever it is. What we're going to do is this. At 8:30 p.m. tonight, all right? Mike, tell them about the town hall while I put it on the screen.
Guys, yeah, for TTG members, this is for members specific. If you're not a member, sorry, you cannot attend. FAM only. We are going to have a town hall meeting at 8:30 p.m. Eastern inside of the main chat room for the TTG members that can make it. You guys can go right into the main chat room at 8:30. Adam, your mic's on mute.
Hate that. Also, if you are a trial member or a full member, at 6:15 in the main chat room, we have a workshop with Jay Downing. He's going to be covering the TTG trading journal, our trading performance journal, and TTG's TradingView charting software for everyone.
No, that's not the major announcement.
No, so what I'm saying is, so what we'll do, because I don't want people to miss it, we will do the big announcement inside of the 8:30 town hall. Okay? That's what we'll do, because there's a bunch of people that I see are like, hey, I got to go to work, whatever.
Wait, so we're not doing the announcement here, or we are?
I'm thinking.
You confused me.
Yes. We'll do part of the announcement here. But the rest of it, we'll do. I'm just saying. I know we're being pressed for time. It's 5:30, and we gotta.
Yeah. No, I'm just laughing because I'm not laughing at you. Someone just goes, "The major announcement is Adam is hiring me as his bodyguard." That's why I'm laughing. Oh.
Trying to be cognizant of other people's time here as well.
Yes.
So anyway, so 8:30 p.m. tonight, we'll do the announcement for members in the main chat room. That's what we'll do there. Okay. Can you do it on both? No, I cannot.
Okay.
All right. All right. Well, 10,000 square foot or 10,000 foot view, right? Let's go over that real quick. True Trading Group is changing for the better.
Ew.
Okay. True Trading Group is changing for the better. There are a lot of things that we are going to be adding to the platform, and there's a lot that we are going to be doing for members, and there's a lot of new stuff that we are going to be doing as well. So we're going to go over all of that at 8:30. And for those that can't make it at 8:30, don't worry about it. I'm going to put it in the change log and announce it to everyone over email and everything else. Okay? Mike, they want to know, are you leaving us?
I quit.
There you have it, guys.
Guys, I would never leave you. I'm literally going to be doing this on my deathbed. I'm going to be pushing buttons like this, buying and selling stuff, shorting stuff. I can't, there's nothing I'd rather be doing. It's literally it's the greatest job I could ever imagine. I am.
Hang on, and I'll just make this real simple.
Mike's going to run for president. I'll do it. Literally, I'm going to get rid of PDT rule. First thing I do. That's good for at least like 20 or 30 million votes. And it's going to take what, like 80 million to win? I'm young, energetic, honest.
Somebody goes, we don't need you. We have an education now. It's true.
Oh, I mean, I'm happy and I'm sad at the same time with that comment. Like,
Great Dane says, how many overseas members do you have? We have a ton of overseas members.
We have a ton of overseas members.
In fact, I am most proud of our 3 Nigerian members because it's the only time anyone from Nigeria has sent me money.
Will you stop? We do have members from all over the world. We have members. Guys, if you're not from the United States and you're a member of TTG, sound off. Tell me where you're from. Tell me where you are from. We literally have members in Japan, the Philippines, Australia, Russia, India, Hong Kong, Italy, Spain, the Netherlands, Brazil, the
Mexico.
UK, Canada. We literally have members all of Mexico. We have members all over the world. Hungary. There's one that I did not say. Switzerland. There's one I did not say. From the back streets of.
We do have people from Antarctica.
Now we're talking. I mean, someone says Alaska, but that's the United States. But that's okay. Finland, let's go. Bull flag. Yes, Finland. That's one I did not say.
Did you say the Netherlands?
I did say the Netherlands, yes.
Yeah, a lot of people from the Netherlands.
We actually had
people from Italy.
We actually had two members. We actually had 2 members in the Netherlands that actually lived 10 blocks away from each other, and obviously didn't know each other until True Trading Group. They lived 10 blocks away from each other.
Yeah.
So yes, there you go. To answer your question, you can see all the people that are commenting that are overseas. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. All right. So let's do this real quick. Just to reiterate, if I am from overseas, who would I pay my tax to?
You don't.
I mean, I'm not the IRS, so not me.
Yeah, Cal, you don't pay us any taxes for anything. That you handle that with whatever country you're from, depending on your country's tax code.
Yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with the price of apples.
Yeah.
See what it is there? Somebody said North Korea. That's not true. You guys don't have
that's definitely not true. You're a liar.
All right. So right now, there's 976 people just on YouTube. You see that?
I do see that.
All right. So let's see for a second. So I don't know how many people were on here from last night, right? But last night, we decided that we were going to put a hold on annual membership last night. We needed to sort some stuff out on our end, which we were able to figure out today. Hence the big announcement that we're making later tonight at 8:30. And then hence what we are about to tell you guys right now. Here's what I will tell you. If you're not a member of True Trading Group, if you've been here and seen a live stream before, you guys need just give us 10 minutes, because what we're about to show you is really going to be pretty cool. All right. So let's do this. And before we do that, just to give some members the opportunity to do what they got to do, the code word for tonight is global.
Good word.
Yes, the code word for tonight is global.
Guys, this is for members. If you're not a member, don't worry about this. We do like a lot of fun giveaways with our members. We give away cash, electronics, a bunch of cool stuff. This is one of those. This is part of one of those giveaways. So if you're not a member, don't worry about this. But my TC fam, the code word for tonight is global.
All right. So, very good. 1 second. All right. Ready, Michael?
I was born ready.
I was born ready. All right. So for those that are new or that haven't been here or whatever, typically what we do at True Trading Group is, you know, Mike, maybe walk them through our membership structure, how that all works. Not what you get, just the concept behind it and why we do it that way.
So guys, at True Trading Group, we don't have a monthly membership, okay? It is a year membership. The reason for that is very specifically because you cannot go through the courses, pass the quizzes, attend a study group, go through the video library, familiarize yourself with the tools and resources, and figure out if trading or True Trading Group is right for you in 30 days. Trading is not, no matter how badly you want it to be, it is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It is a skill. It's a skill that needs to be learned properly, just like any other skill that you would acquire and excel at. So that is why we only have year memberships. Is that what you meant, Adam? You're still on mute.
I need to get a microphone like Jay Downing has, where when you talk, it opens up, and when you're not, it mutes.
That's probably not a good idea for you.
Yeah, no, probably not. All right. So what it is that we've decided to do is as follows. Typically we give out, you know, laptops and Kindles and all, like some form of an electronic, right? When you sign up for True Trading Group. And, you know, we try very hard to get these laptops and everything else. And every night we say that, hey, we're gonna, you know, run out of laptops, and you know what? It's finally happened. We are 100% done. We're also decided not to do Kindles anymore either. This is not the big announcement. This is just part of something that I want everyone that's on here that watches us nightly that's not a member to pay attention to. What we are doing is we're making some really big changes into True Trading Group. We started out with a goal, and that goal was to really go ahead and disrupt this industry. And you know, Mike, I don't know if you want to chime in on what we mean by disrupt this industry, but that is what we set out to do. And where we ended up today after a really short period of time, I think is a little bit further than where we thought we would end up at this point. I don't know if you want to contribute anything to that, but
yeah, I mean, listen, this industry of like, stock market education or whatever it is, this industry, there are so many people that are so full of, excuse my language, shit, that do not know their ass from their elbow, but they claim to have the secret. And if you just spend, thousands of dollars and follow them, they're going to share this secret with you, and you're going to become instantly rich and possibly as famous as Adam. And you don't actually learn anything. You sign up, you learn nothing. When you complain that you're not doing well, they tell you the reason why you're not doing well is because you're not part of the VIP program. And you go, oh, so the VIP program is where I get all of the information. They go, yeah. Oh, well, how do I become part of the VIP program? They go, oh, well, that's another $2,000. And you go, oh man, well, I already spent $1,500. They're like, oh yeah, but this is where it's at. This is where you get all the real winning stock picks. Okay, you spend the $2,000 and you don't learn anything. You don't do well. And then you complain, you say you want a refund. They go, well, what's wrong? You go, oh, well, I'm not learning anything. I can't talk to anyone. They go, oh, that's because you're not part of the inner circle. Oh, well, that's $3,000. And before you know it, you spend $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10,000, and you've literally learned absolutely nothing. And that process will go on until you finally give up. But they'll get as much money out of you as they possibly can until you finally wave the white flag, all while never learning a single effing thing and never seeing a single damn result. And that's what this industry has become, because people are taking advantage of people's desires for instant gratification. And they prey on that, and it's nonsense. And Adam and I found a hole in this industry where only like 50% of Americans own stocks. That's horrible. That number should be much higher, because the stock market is the great equalizer. Guess what? The stock market doesn't care about your race, your creed, your color, your religion, how much money you started with, where you came from, where you grew up, if you had both your parents or no parents or were adopted or whatever. The market doesn't care. It's the greatest equalizer. And more people should be involved in the markets. And people that are not involved in the markets are missing out on massive wealth building opportunities over the course of their lifetime. And the people that try to get involved in the markets without any education whatsoever think the stock market's a scam because they're losing money. The stock market's not a scam because you're losing money. There's millions of people that are making literally millions of dollars in the stock market. It's not a scam. It's just that you don't know what you're doing. So that's been our goal, is to really change this industry that way. And so far, we've been doing a pretty damn good job of it.
Yeah, I think we're way further ahead than we thought we would be at this point. You got to remember, in 2017, when we launched with I want to say like 30 members, but really we paid somebody to be in the chat, $20. We paid JD to be a beta tester for us. So, I was going over the numbers today with Mike. We were looking at I'm not going to get into the specifics. We were looking at the numbers since 2017, and what we've been able to accomplish in that period of time is kind of unreal. And all of it is thanks to you guys. All we did was put together this platform, but you guys do all the work. You guys show up every day and make the commitment and do the work and do it. Somebody sent me something earlier, one of our members, I'm not going to say who it is, but she sent me something earlier, and she said, she sent me screenshots of a conversation she was having with somebody else on Twitter, another, guru or whatever, right? And she said, the guy was saying, oh, I make millionaires. I'm a millionaire, now I make millionaires, right? I make these people millionaires. And that's all BS, honestly. That's all BS. You guys do it for yourself. All we do is provide a platform and a level of transparency and a level of quality that gives you guys the best chance to do it. But just because you sign up, that's not enough. We're not going to make you millionaires. We're not going to make you hundreds of thousands of dollars. You guys do the work, man. Everyone here that shows up, you guys do it. we didn't make anybody a millionaire. We just put together something that works for people that actually try. That's what we did. You guys are why we are where we are right now. And given where we are at, we're just kind of at a place where we were looking at everything and we're seeing that things that worked when we had 300 people no longer work when you have 1,000 people, and then things that happened at 1,000 no longer work when you have 5,000, and you got to keep growing and adjusting and providing value to people. And there's going to be some pretty cool things talked about tonight at 8:30. I will tell you that one of those things is finally going to be an in-person meetup. Several of them. There's a lot of other stuff in there as well. It's crazy, man. I remember, Mike, when we used to get 100 people on a live stream.
Yeah.
So what we did today is this. We made some changes that we're going to go over later, but what we're going to do now is we have made, Joe, do you want to pull up all right. Here's what we did. What you will notice here, let me pull this off the screen. Can you zoom in a bit, Joe? What you will notice here is that there are no more laptops. All right, the laptops, the Kindles, all that stuff is gone. What we're going to do is something else, something special. When you sign up for True Trading Group, and this is going to be a limited time, we're going to see how this works. Okay? But you know what's cooler than a laptop or a Kindle is maybe having the ability to earn some of the cash back so let's say, for example, perfect example, right? The gentleman before, I forget his name. Mike, what was his name? The guy that was like, if I sign up, I'm not going to have any money to trade with?
Nick.
So let's say Nick signs up for a membership, and then Nick completes all the courses, passes all the exams, right? You get the answer key. And then Nick can submit his information to immediately receive back $200 cash to give you a head start. So that way you are now really incentivized with cash to complete the courses.
And to add on top of this, guys, why we are doing this, you have to understand that we as a company now see the results that our members have and results that some members don't have. And there is a glaring, and Adam, I don't know if you still have those numbers on hand about.
I can pull it up, but it was, and that's one of the reasons. You're right. That's one of the main reasons that prompted this.
Right. So it's like there's
a massive discrepancy in people that are profitable and making back their subscription fee, whom are educated, versus those who aren't, who are not going through the courses.
A huge discrepancy, folks. Okay. The members that are making money, have made back their membership fee, they're profitable. There is a huge discrepancy between those people that have completed all of the courses and gone through the quizzes, their success, and the people that have not, and their failures or their lack of success. It is night and day. It's not even in the same realm. Now, us at True Trading Group, we want you to succeed. We don't want you guys to join, fail. And
well, just, not only are we like decent human beings, but we want you to succeed. Aside from us being decent human beings, I don't want to paint the picture that Mike and I are saints either. We're not. But our entire business model is based around your success. Look how many members we have in here. Just let me show you something real quick. Guys, if you're a member of True Trading Group, right? And you're becoming a better trader and making money because of TTG, please go ahead, type the $ in chat right now. Sound off.
Yeah, you're about to see how many members are here right now that are making money. Just count the $ that you see come through chat. These are members that are making money. So what we're doing here, guys, is we're basically saying, listen, join TTG, and if you actually complete the courses and the quizzes, we will give you $200 back. That is what we are saying.
So, and the other thing I will say is that let's see what else. So anyways, that is I'm just reading some of the comments, and then there's so many people typing the $ that my screen is frozen.
Yeah, it's not even going to pick it up on it. Yeah.
All right. Let me get out of the comments real quick. So that is why we decided to do this, because our entire business model is based upon your success. One of the things that we need to keep front and center for us, right, is that we need to keep front and center what got us here, right? So as we get more members, right now, True Trading Group has a little over a 70% success rate, okay? When we had 3,000 members, it was an 80% success rate. And that's normal. When you have 3,000 members and you go to almost 10,000, you're going to see a little bit of a drop because it's the law of numbers, right? But we want to come up with ways to really incentivize people that sign up to go through the courses and to be successful so that we can continue to grow the way that we've been growing, which is all based around your success. It's not based on Mike's P&L. It's not based, we don't come on here and say, we'll sign up and Mike's going to make you millions of dollars. None of that. This is all based on your success, and we want to do things to incentivize you to go through what we have glaringly seen works for people.
Yep.
And the thing of it is that none of this needs to be done overnight or in a week or in a month. This is a year program for a reason. You just put in the work. There's never a good time to commit to something long term. You just have to take the leap and do it. And I'm not even saying this, just in general.
Yeah.
So we're implementing this $200 cashback offer. Okay? Again, here's what it means. You sign up tonight, you save 44%. Our price is normally $2,212. You sign up tonight, you will save 44% and pay only $1,221 with coupon code TTG121. Okay? You actually have to enter the coupon code in order to get the price to reflect correctly. If you don't enter the coupon code, it's not going to reflect. All right? The other thing I want to say is that if you go to the bottom, Joe, the money back guarantee that we offer. Okay? I'm going to read it out for you guys real quick. You complete all courses, you pass all the exams, you complete one free small private study group, you get 2 of them when you sign up. And in 1 year, at the end of your 1-year membership, if you do not make back $1,221 at least one time, we're going to give you a full refund plus an additional $1,221 for a total of $2,442 refunded to you.
What do you guys have to lose?
Mike, you want to reiterate that again?
Yeah, guys, let me, in case your internet skipped, if you join True Trading Group, you'll pay $1,221 right now. If you complete our courses and pass our quizzes, and you get the answer key for the quizzes, okay, so that's not like the catch. but don't cheat because you're only cheating yourself. Okay. You're only cheating yourself if you cheat on the quiz. You need to know what you understand and what you don't, right? If you do not go through one private study group. So the courses, the quizzes, one study group. If you don't make the 1221 back at least once during your entire year membership, we will give you back $2,442. That is double what you've paid. And now that's on top of the $200 cash back.
Yeah,
so we're
so
telling
don't
you,
forget to read the
going
fine
right now,
print.
1221.
Right, Mike, don't forget to read the fine print. So you see the red letters in there? We've made our own fine print. Don't stress the exams. You get the answer key. TTG's double your money back guarantee is an addition to the $200 cashback offer for completing all courses and exams. No catch, just opportunity. That's it.
You guys have to be willing to actually want to. I'm sitting here telling you with, 9,500 members in True Training Group. There is an overwhelming difference between the success of members that have done what we're telling you right now to do and those that have not. If you are serious about this and you actually want to truly learn how to be able to make money in the markets, and you want to give yourself the best chance of being successful and reaching goals that you never thought were possible, if you want to one day be able to be an Andre or to be a Kathleen Duke, the people that you saw commenting earlier when you're like, oh my goodness, how did you do that? Kathleen turned a $100 account into 5 figures. Andre turned 100,000 to 1.2 million. If you want to be one of those people, I'm literally telling you, this is what those people have done. And I'm telling you, go through the courses, pass the quizzes, and in doing so, not only are we giving you $200 back, so maybe for those of you that have a small account, maybe if you sign up for the 1221, you don't have a lot of money left to trade with, no problem. Get educated. We'll give you back $200. Add that to your trading account. Give yourself more ammunition. This is what makes the difference. Guys just have to be willing to actually do it. I want True Trading Group. For those that don't know, okay, on Wall Street.
Yeah, somebody says, so you basically paid 1021 with money back refund of 2442. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Literally. But only if you actually put in effort.
Right. And guys, an effort is not a catch.
Yeah. You don't need, and guys, when I say give me an effort, I'm not talking about 40 hours a week.
It's not necessary.
A couple hours a week. Go at your own pace. It's a year membership. Go at your own pace. I don't care how busy you are. You can spend a couple hours here and there going through courses, passing the quizzes. If you're serious about it, you'll make time. Because those that are serious and those that are actually putting in the time are seeing results. And this is what I was saying before, for those that don't know, professionals on Wall Street, people that work at investment banks, people that work at hedge funds, they call retail traders, in case you did not know this, they call you dumb money. That's literally what they call retail, dumb money. You want to know what they call institutional and professional traders? What they call themselves? Smart money. I want True Trading Group to be the reason why no one refers to the retail trader anymore as dumb money. I want True Trading Group to be the reason why that term no longer is used. But some people still think trading is a get-rich-quick scheme. Some people still don't want to put in any effort whatsoever. They just want to find someone that can predict the future. Good luck on your journey. True Trading Group's not for you. You will spend the next 10 years of your life and tens of thousands of dollars in memberships trying to find that psychic, and you will never make money in the market. you'll just endlessly chase a unicorn. Good luck when you find the leprechaun riding a unicorn, chasing around the Easter bunny. Call me, tell me, I'll come take a picture, because that's what you're going to do for your entire life. I'd love to see it when you find it. That's not how the market works. That's not how traders make money. So if you're actually serious about it, I'm telling you right now, 12/21, go to ttgoffer.com, enter the code TTG121. Okay.
Go over what they get.
Yeah, let me tell you guys what you get included with your membership, because this is how we're doing it. Okay, you'll go to ttgoffer.com. You'll enter TTG121 coupon code. It brings the price down to the 12/21 price point. Okay.
Oh, wait, real quick here. We agreed that we were going to try this out, but we didn't set a number that we wanted to use. How many do you want to do?
20 people.
Okay.
15, 20.
I'm fine with 20.
We'll do it for 20 people. We're gonna. This is the first time
the price is still going to move up every night, but the $200 cash back part, that's only for the next 20 people.
Okay. So, all right. So, guys, this is something new. We've never done this before, but I want to see how this works. Okay. So, literally, the next 20 people that sign up with the TTG121 coupon code, upon completing the courses and exams, and remember, you get the answer key. You just have to actually do it. We will give you back $200. So now your membership is not 12/21, it's 10/21 for the entire year. Now let me tell you what you're going to get access to, okay, as a member of TTG, because we combine a professional trading curriculum that's in-depth and complex. Yeah, guys, it's very easy to understand. Well, you never traded a day in your life. Okay, well, you never traded a day in your life, or you're a pro looking for an edge, the curriculum platform can help you guys reach your goals. All right, you're getting access to the top financial tech company resources and tools from Benzinga, TradingView, Quote Media, CBOE, Polygon, Trade Ideas. Okay. Let me just tell you what you guys get access to. All right. Hold on one second. Sorry, guys. I'm just getting caught up in reading something real quick. Okay. Anyway, so in addition to that, you're going to be part of our community. The community is going to be, now we're up to about 9,500 active, educated, like-minded, and helper traders and investors that are led by our team of pro traders that have over 100 years of experience combined and sport a collective win rate just under 80%. We focus on stocks, options, crypto, futures, day trading, swing trading, but also long-term investing. Okay. So again, anyone that goes to ttgoffer.com, uses TTG121 coupon code, you get the 44% discount. Price drops to $12.21. The next 20 people get $200 cash back when you complete the courses and quizzes. You also get 2 small private study groups. Okay. This way you can get some individual attention to get the help that you need from any of the moderators. But you also get your double your money back guarantee, which we explained to you before. Go through the courses, pass the quizzes, and attend 1 study group. If you don't make the 12.21 back, I'll give you back double that, $2,442. Okay. It's the next 20 people that go to teachingoffer.com. All right. Let me tell you guys what you guys get access to, because quickly you're going to be getting access to our chat room, which is you're going to be able to see the screen share, the trade alerts. You're going to get access to all of that every single day from our mods. We're in there from pre-market till after hours. You got the 2 private study groups. You got the Benzinga Pro live news feed, which gives you guys breaking news alerts. You get TradingView's charts, which is the most commonly used charting software by active traders. You get Trade Ideas Scanner. Make sure you always focus on the best stocks during the day. You get to use our simulator, practice trading stocks and options with fake money. Our own scanner, which has the same functionality as FinViz Elite, but scans for crypto. Dark pool data, unusual options activity, a social sentiment scanner that tracks what stocks are being talked about on StockTwits, Reddit, and Twitter, a trading journal that tracks your performance and tells you what you can see what you're doing wrong, analyst ratings, our watch list, all of our courses. The courses are a simplified yet expanded upon version that I learned that I worked at the fund in New York. Okay, there's beginner courses, beginner foundation, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it, we've got all of it. Video library that has workshops and webinars that we host every single week. You guys literally get access to all of this as a member of True Trading Group. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com right now. Enter the coupon code TTG121. The next 20 people, make it 19. Everybody welcome Francis. Welcome Francis. Francis, only 19 spots left for the $200 cash back offer. So the next 19 people get $200 cash back upon completing the courses and quizzes, and a double your money back guarantee if you do not make the 1221 back after going through the courses, the quizzes, and attending one study group. If you still don't make the 1221 back at least once, we'll give you back $2,442. That's literally how confident we are that as long as you go through and do the work, you will be successful. We see the numbers. We survey our members constantly to see how they're doing so we know what we need to do as a platform to better the chances of you succeeding. Our success is based on your success. If all of our members were losing money, I wouldn't be able to offer this to you guys. We would literally go out of business if all of our members were paying $12.21 and getting back $2,442. TGD would no longer be in business. Okay. That's it. If you have questions, if anybody has questions about the membership, or maybe you're having a hard time signing up, whatever, text, don't call, text 201-775-9702. Again, 201-775-9702. You guys can send a text message to that number if you're having a difficult time signing up.
You know what else I'm going to do?
What?
Any trial member, can you give me, if you're a trial member right now and you're on this live stream, can you type the number 1 in chat? I know we didn't have a ton of trial members on earlier, but if you are, type the number 1. I want to see how many trial members are on right now. Probably not that many. Okay, Matt Miller, Mike November. Yeah, not a whole lot of trials on right in a second. What we're going to do is this. Oh, Sarunas. If you're a trial member of True Trading Group and you want to take this offer, because normally when you sign up for our trial, the cheapest that you're going to pay is $1,420, right? If you want to take us up on this offer as a trial, send a text message to me now, 201-775-9702. 201-775-9702. And I will open up the access for you guys to use this tonight, if you want to do it, for your trial. Okay? And if anyone wants to sign up for the trial, because we have a free trial Mike will tell you about in a second. If you decide to do it tomorrow morning, I will do it as well.
Yeah, if you guys want to join the trial, you can go to ttgthree.com. That's ttg3 spelt out.com. It's a full week. You get a full week trial, 7-day trial. It's only $3. Okay. There's no automatic upgrade. There's no reoccurring payment. There's no automatic renewal. It's just a one-time payment of $3. You can go to ttgthree.com and see what it's like to be part of the TTG fam. Can a current $3 trial member just entered this code now instead of the now more expensive option that's on his
Yes,
dashboard.
I will unlock it for all trials right now.
Okay, there you go. Matt Miller, to answer your question, yes, Adam will unlock then that code. So if you're a trial member, Matt, you can go ahead and use that code.
You got to be logged in though, Matt. You got to be logged into your dashboard, and then you have to click join now from your dashboard. That goes for any trial.
Matt, if you have questions, Matt, just text Adam. He'll walk you through it. The phone number is right on the bottom of your screen, Matt, if you have questions. Just send a text message and Adam will help you out. And that goes for anybody else that is a trial or someone that is not a trial and wants to join. Yeah, it really is a no-brainer, folks. Chris, welcome, newest member of the group. Everybody welcome Chris. There are now just 18 spots left for the $200 cash back. As long as you're willing to put in some effort, folks, you got nothing to lose here. We'll give you $200 back after you complete the courses and quizzes. And if you do not make the 1221 back at least once, then we will give you back $2,442.
And I assure you that now that we have our poop in a group and we figured out kind of what we were doing, because for the past 2 nights we've kind of floundered around a little bit, this will go much smoother tomorrow night and on Sunday as well. It won't be all us stumbling and doing a longer sales pitch to try and figure some stuff out now that we have
first time we're offering this, guys. So we're going to see how this goes.
Yep. We got to welcome David.
Welcome, David. Welcome to the group, brother. I hope you are excited and ready to work.
Why don't you go over your trades, then let's pack it in.
Yeah, guys, I still have a lot of stuff I want to go over with you from an educational standpoint. We had a big day today in chat with all of our trades. There's some lessons I want you to take away from the action today. Let's talk about it. I'll go over AGRI first. This was the last trade that I made in the day. So we're going to go backwards, but I have it up on my screen. This was a beast. This is a great trade. Just an absolute great trade. And there's something very specific about this trade that I want to point out to you, because this is when this stock came onto my radar. This is exactly what the stock looked like when it came onto my radar. Let me explain to you why. When we are looking at stocks that have the potential to make afternoon moves, when you have a stock that breaks through the high of the day in the afternoon part of it's crucial, because the lunchtime session is from 12 to 2. 12 to 2 is your lunchtime session. Everybody welcome Matt. I think that's probably the same. That was Matt Miller. I forgot his name. I think it was Matt Miller who just joined. Matt, welcome. 16 spots left now, folks. Okay, 16 spots left. All right, so if you guys want to try it, you guys want the $200 cash back, you want the double your money back guarantee, 16 spots left before we shut that down. We're going to do this as a test. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so there is AGRI. Hold on one second here, folks. Okay. So yes, so AGRI. So there you guys can see this is lunchtime, right? Okay. We broke through the high of the day coming out of lunchtime, right? There's your high of the day. We broke through that coming out of lunchtime right at 2 o'clock with the heaviest volume the stock had traded at any point during the day. I'll make the volume bars bigger just so you can see for those that are maybe looking at a smaller screen. You guys see how heavy this volume is? Look at how steady, strong, and heavy this volume is. That is by far the heaviest volume of the entire day. By far. Now, what do we know? Technical analysis 101. When you break through the high of the day, the heavier the volume, the greater the chance that high becomes support. So what do? Okay, what do? We get long. We get long. I had an order sitting at $4.25. Okay, I had an order sitting at $4.25. I got a partial fill on this pullback to $4.25. True Trading Group, I know another trading educator that rhymes with yikes, who is now charging $8,000 per year. I was contacted today about that offer. This message is for Adam and Mike. Wow. 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 $8,000. That's a fucking joke. Guys, you don't need to spend $8,000. You do not need to spend $8,000 at all. Okay. So AGRI on this pullback, $4.25. I got a partial fill. The low of this candle is actually $4.25. And then right here, I got the complete fill. Okay, so right there, then I got the complete fill. But now, why am I buying this stock at this area? Because the volume that came in on the break through that high of the day, okay, was strong, steady, consistently increasing. The heavier the volume, the greater the chance this level becomes support. The other thing that I want you to notice is while the stock begins its pullback, I want you to notice how low the volume was. Everybody welcome Sarunas. Sarunas, who was a trial member, is now a full-time member. Sarunas, welcome. There's now 15 spots left, guys. Okay. The next 15 people get a $200 cash back upon completing the courses. Okay. And you'll also get a double your money back guarantee. Okay. So there, AGRI, right? Now notice on the pullback, back to retest that high of the day, what do you notice? Look how low the volume is down here. See how low the volume is? Look how low that volume is compared to this increase in volume. Look how low it is, right? Okay. That is exactly what you want to see. This is a really good lesson on volume and volume profile. Strong volume on the way up, low volume on the way back, buy that. That's exactly what I did, long at $4.25. And then what happened? You'll notice that the level that was previously the high of the day now acts as support, and the stock rips your absolute face off into the close. Brand new highs as we extend, and then look, all of a sudden, the volume starts increasing again. And what do we start doing? Well, we start putting profit in our pocket as we start ripping profit right off the table on AGRI. This is a fantastic trade. From $4.25, this thing went up over $5 in less than an hour. Okay. Absolute fantastic trade on AGRI. Congratulations, guys. And the lesson I want you to take from this is really all about the volume and understanding volume profile and why that is important to a stock's price action. Congratulations. Guys, if you made money on AGRI today, sound off in chat. Tell me how you did. Sound off in chat. Tell me how you did. I want to know if you guys made money on AGRI. Tell me. I want to know. All right. And I'm still long a piece of AGRI, folks, for those that are keeping score at home. I'm still long a piece. We're going to see if we can get over $5.15. Why is $5.15 a major level? Wow, look at all these people comment. Look at all these comments in chat. Yes. Z Salt Dorner, 11,000. Yeah, we're still holding some, folks, just to see if we can get over $5.15. Okay. If we can get over $5.15, the stock's got a lot of room. Why is $5.15 important? Right here. This is the daily chart. You'll notice this previous top lines up dead even with today's high. All right. So this is what I'm saying. If we can get through this, okay, if we can get through 515, okay, if we can get through that, this stock has a lot of room. There's no more resistance up here until you get to $7. Okay, so I took a lot of profit off the table, locked it in. Where's the safest place for profit? It's in my pocket. So I put some profit in my pocket. Now we're still holding on to some shares. and we'll see if we can squeeze through 515. If this gets over 515, stock's got a lot of room. If we get underneath 390, 380, okay, if we get under like $4, we go underneath that, I'll stop out of the rest of my position. Okay, so my stop loss has moved up to around $4 now in the rest of the position. Okay, so congratulations, my TG fam that crushed this AGRI trade with me in the afternoon today. So a good lesson there on volume and afternoon setups. Now let's move on to NKLA. This is where I made the majority of my money today. This is where I made the bulk of my money, shorting NKLA. So I shorted NKLA today, guys. Right there is where I got short NKLA. Okay, and anytime that I short the stock or anytime I trade a large cap, I understand not everybody has the ability to short. I also understand when I trade a large cap, not everybody has the ability or the capital to buy shares of a large cap. So whenever I short a stock or trade a large cap, I will always alert you to an option contract that you can follow along with the trade if you would like. And today was no different. I gave people an option contract. That option contract went up, I think, about 25%, 30% or so, while this stock was making its move. But let's get into why I shorted NKLA in the first place, and then I'll go over the actual trade with you. Guys, NKLA, in my opinion, not a good company. Okay, this company has, investors have major trust issues with this company, with the ridiculousness of when the truck was rolling down the hill. That was just horrible. So major trust issues from Wall Street with this company. They came out with a press release today that they began production on their electric semi. That news caused a large gap up in the stock. Everybody welcome Michael. Michael's the newest member of the Teachy family. There's now just 14 spots available. Remember, guys, I'm literally telling you, go to ttgoffer.com, use the coupon code TTG121. It'll bring the price down to $12.21. And as long as you complete the courses and quizzes, we'll give you $200 back. So now your membership is $10.21. But if you also then go through one study group and never make the $12.21 back during your membership, we'll give you double your money back. Okay? We'll give you double your money back. That's $2,442. That's how confident we are that if you put in just a little bit of work, okay, put in a little bit of work, you can do this. Guys, and this is actually something that Adam actually just let me know. So far, every person that has just joined the True Trading Group, every single person actually was part of the trial first. Every person whose name I just called was a trial member. Ask yourself why, what did they see and experience that made them sign up? Give the trial a chance if you guys are on the fence. Every person that just signed up was part of the trial. So if you're still on the fence, do the trial. Go to ttgthree.com. Right, it's only $3 if you want to join the trial. Okay, so there's that. All right, so NKLA had a big gap up today on the back of that news. But the gap up took you right into a key level of resistance, okay? A key level of resistance, which is right back here from December, January, and also this yellow line. This yellow line is your 200-day moving average, okay? We gapped right up into it. Now, right off the opening bell, I'm already thinking that this gap up's not going to hold, because NKLA never holds its moves. Whenever NKLA moves higher, it always gets sold into. So because I'm thinking to myself that this is a perfect gap and crap type of scenario, something that I noticed very quickly off the open, we opened, okay, right near the high of the day, and strong sell-off candle. But then here was really the tell for me. Right there's the tell. See these tails at VWAP? VWAP is this orange line on my screen. You see these tails? Welcome, Carl. Carl just joined the trial. Welcome, Carl. Carl just joined the trial. Welcome, Carl. Guys, remember, if you want to do the trial, ttgthree.com. So there's these tails at VWAP. That's a sign. Okay, when you see all these tails, when the stock tries to get over VWAP and then gets pushed back down, tries to get over VWAP, gets pushed back down. That's a sign of selling pressure. And then we broke the initial morning low, which is right here. Here's your initial morning low. We broke it, and that was all I needed. I got short right there, $10.23. Right there is where I'm short. And I told everybody that wanted to follow me on the trade, the April 1st $10 strike put option. And I got short at 10.23, and this thing just rolled out of bed. This thing could not find a bid for the entire day. At no point was I ever under any stress or worry or concern in this trade. This stock just melted and melted and melted away, and we just kept peeling profits off the table as this stock just continued to fall. This is where I made the bulk of my money today, shorting NKLA. So a little lesson there on VWAP and understanding candlestick and price action at VWAP and what that means for selling pressure to the downside. Be mindful of that, because that is what the signal that told me the stock was going to give up this gap today, and we just shorted this thing into oblivion. Okay, just shorted that thing into oblivion. Really great trade today, folks. Okay, really great job. All right, and that's it. And we're still long AGRI. We'll look for this stock to move higher tomorrow. And let me just recap for you my open swings. Palo Alto, PANW. For those of you that have been watching my live streams for the last couple of days, you will know that on Monday, I opened up a brand new swing trade on Palo Alto at $571 a share. And today, new all-time high, $623. Boom! This is a big one. Okay, this is a big one. The stock is doing literally verbatim exactly what I said I thought it was going to do when I alerted to all of you that I was long on Monday. And again, like I said, I gave everybody, whenever I trade a large cap like this, I understand not everybody has the capital to buy a $600 or $500 stock. So I gave everybody an option contract to coincide with it. And that option contract is the April 8th $590 strike call option that at the time of my alert was at like $13. Well, today that option contract is at $41. Okay, that, folks, is a 215% gain in 4 days. 215% gain. I am still long, and I'm looking for maybe a little bit of a gap up tomorrow. $630. I'm taking more profit. Remember, the safest place for profit, where is it? It's in your pocket. Profit in your pocket. That's how we like to do it. Congratulations for everyone that followed along PANW on my cybersecurity names. I also gave people, if you didn't like Palo Alto, I gave you CrowdStrike. Look at CrowdStrike, beast over the last couple of days. Fortinet, beast over the last couple of days. I gave you guys some ETFs. Hack, Bug. Look at Bug, beast over the last couple of days. If you guys did not want to follow me on the Palo Alto trade, but it was a play on cybersecurity. I told you guys I thought that trade may just be getting started. I think we still go higher. Now, listen, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a pullback to 600, something like that. But over the next couple of days, next couple of weeks, I think these stocks move higher. Okay, but if I get a gap up tomorrow, I'm taking more profit off the table. Already took bulk profit off. A lot of money in our pockets, but we'll see if we get more. I think we do. Congrats, folks. Congrats. Okay, that wraps up the lessons and the trade recaps. Again, folks, congrats, congrats, congrats. Big, big, big day today. What I'll do here now real quickly, folks, and I mean real quickly, for those that are still interested, I'll show you the platform itself. And then the next couple of we got to welcome Josh. Josh, welcome to the trial. Josh is a new member of the trial. Guys, do the trial. Join us in chat tomorrow for 7 days. It's $3. Seriously, what are you waiting for? Go to ttgthree.com. Join us for our trial. Folks, let me show you the platform. Joe, keep up with me. I'm going fast, brother. All right. So, folks, this is what you're going to be getting access to as a member of the TTG fam. I'm going to show you the platform for those interested. You're getting our chat room. The mods and I share our screen every day. We're live on the microphone, calling out our trades in real time. We're there with you from pre-market till after hours. We sport just under an 80% win rate. You can ask us questions. We're trading with you, providing market commentary and real-time trade alerts and analysis with you every single day. You're also getting our access to 2 small private study groups, not 1, but 2. This is a chance for you to get individual attention from one of the TTG moderators to make sure your questions get answered. Then you're going to get our Benzinga Pro newsfeed, live breaking up to the second news alerts directly inside of our chat. There are no more relying on delayed news feeds like Yahoo Finance. You're going to get news as soon as it comes out, as soon as it hits the wire, just like professionals. The speed of which you get news matters. Trading Views charts also included with your membership. Guys, everything I'm showing you is included. This is one of the most commonly used charting softwares used by active traders. It's yours free. The Trade Ideas Scanner will make sure you are always focused on the hottest stock store in the day. Stocks that are making new highs, new lows, and have a surge in volume. This is how we make sure you're always focused on the best stocks to trade. You're also going to get to use our simulator. The simulator will let you trade stocks and options with fake money, but with real-time data so you can practice implementing what you're learning in the courses. Our own proprietary scanner will also let you scan for crypto. And then you get unusual options activity and dark pool data, stuff that used to only be available to professional traders. Now it is at the fingertips of our TTG fam. A full trading performance journal will track all your trades and give you statistics and data so you can figure out what you're doing wrong. Then you have a social sentiment scanner. Social sentiment scanner will literally track Reddit, StockTwits, and Twitter and tell you what stocks are being mentioned the most on those platforms. Then you have our watch listing game plan. Every day, you will see what stocks the mods have their eyes on and how they plan on trading them. Our profile tool will give you unlimited analyst ratings. Wouldn't it be nice before you buy a stock to know what and how many analysts have a buy or sell rating on the stock? That can be a game changer when you're trying to make your trading and investing decisions. All this is at your fingertips, included for $12.21. Complete the courses and quizzes, and it's only $10.21. Then you get our courses. The courses are a simplified yet expanded upon version of what I learned when I worked at the fund in New York. There's beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it, we've got it. It's all in text and video format. There are no VIP or pro level courses that cost more money once you join. When you join True Trading Group, you get access to every course we have for $12.21. Do the courses and quizzes, $10.21. Also, it can use our video library. Our video library has recorded workshops and webinars that we've conducted with members covering a variety of topics like how to trade while working a full-time job and how to grow a small account, just to name a few. You can also attend these live when you become a full-time member. Guys, it's time you invested in something real, something that can actually help you reach your goals and dreams. I'm not going to promise you that you're going to make millions of dollars. I'm not going to promise you you're going to buy a Lamborghini and go sail off on a yacht. But what I can promise you is a real chance at success as long as you want to put in some effort. I can promise you I'll give you double your money back if you don't make back your membership fee after going through the courses, passing the quizzes, and attending one study group. I can promise you I'll give you $200 back cash once you complete all the courses and quizzes. And I can promise you the day you join True Trading Group is the day that our relationship begins. The ball's in your court now. I literally can't do anything else to help push you in the right direction. The ball's in your court. At some point, the decision is up to you. It's not up to me. I'll give you the tools, the resources, and then I'll remove every excuse you have, which is what I've done. I showed you members with small accounts that are making money, members that have full-time jobs that are making money. I'm telling you, if you are short on cash on your trading account, go through the courses and pass the quizzes, I'll give you $200 back. Is there anyone here that is retirement age? Yes, Josh, we actually have members that are in their 70s. We have some members that are in their 70s. Yes, absolutely. We have a lot of members that are retired. A lot of members that are retired. 30% of our members, Ruth, just to give you the stats, because like I said, we survey our members all the time. 30% of our members are in the age group of 55 and up. Okay. So 30% of our members are 55 and up. Okay. So folks, I'm taking away all the excuses that you can imagine. I'm literally telling you, if you don't make the 1221 back, I'll give you back double your money. That means you're going to get a 100% return on your investment. You realize that? If you fail, just put in a little bit of effort, and I'm confident we can help you guys reach your goals. Go to ttgoffer.com, use the coupon code TTG121. There's only a couple of spots left if you want the $200 cash back and the double your money back guarantee. Thanks for joining me tonight, folks. Subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, turn on your notifications. Make sure you never miss out on any one of these live streams. I'll see you guys in chat tomorrow. Later, guys.